Hello, good morning. Today I'm doing a tutorial video about installing the Tiny OS Windows because this version of Windows is excellent for running in a VirtualBox. As you can see here, I got Tiny 2. It's Tiny Windows, so I'm going to start the VirtualBox because I had one, but it was getting too heavy. It was a full installation of Windows. It was eating too much RAM and too much space in hard drive, so I decided to install this one. So far, I noticed that it only occupies about 10 gigabytes of hard drive, and the RAM, I think it's 2 gigabytes. But we're going to check it live in the program. So here you go. Tiny Windows is starting. What is Tiny Windows? Tiny Windows is a stripped version of Windows 11 Pro. So what happens is that they take everything away, everything that you don't use, like Xbox apps and other apps that you don't use. They strip it all away, so Windows gets really lighter. Okay, so let's take a look. It's booting, and I'm going to fast forward now this bit, so we'll see in a bit. Also, I'm doing this tutorial because I run into some problems installing this OS, so if you don't want to lose time installing it and trying to solve the problems, I advise you to watch this video to the end, and this way we will be able to install it really easily. Okay, so Windows is starting now. For the installation process, you need to download the version of Windows Pro from the official Windows Microsoft site. Okay, and then you need to go to GitHub and download Tiny11 Maker. It's a 100% safe program as long as GitHub is safe, which normally is. Okay, after you download the image of Windows, you load the image into your system. And after you load the image into your system, you run the Tiny11 script. Running the Tiny11 script takes some bit of knowledge of the PowerShell. So what you have to do is you open a PowerShell as administrator. After you open the PowerShell, after with the administrator rights, you go to the Tiny11 Builder main directory, probably in your download briefcase or directory. After you're there, you launch the builder script by typing /tiny11maker.ps1. After that, you just run the options that Tiny11 Builder gives you, like choosing the directory where your Windows installation is, and then it will create a new ISO file. The new ISO file will be the file that you're going to be using in the VirtualBox to install this lighter version of Windows. Okay, so I'm going to leave you the commands for the Tiny Builder in the description of this video. Okay, so it will be really easy for you to run it. Let's go to the next step, which will be installing, and the step that I had more problems, that is installing the Tiny Windows in the VirtualBox. Okay, to install the video in the VirtualBox, you need to use new VirtualBox. You can write whatever you want. Tiny experience. In this case, you select the ISO image that you created. It's going to be on the directory of your Tiny Builder. You select the ISO image, okay, and you click next. In here, you can define these variables like username and password, product key if you have one. It will run really nice with the product key. Guest additions helps you adapt the screen to whatever screen size you want, so it's good to have to. And you click Tiny. I already got this one. Let's put something new. What's happening? Oh, it can't have space here. Don't leave any space. Okay. So the trick is here. You select the memory you want to use. You can use just 2 GB. It's okay. You select the number of processors you want to use. And here, enable EFI special OS only. That's what you use for the normal Windows 11 Pro. Okay. So in this one, you don't need to use that. If you use this, it will not install. Okay. So you just tick this off and keep going. Disk size, you only need about 10 GB, 20 GB. Okay, let's give it 29. Next, and then okay, finish. So the only real problem that you're going to have is like in that part, you need to untick the special OS, the AFI. Okay, there you go. Now, like for obvious reasons, I'm going to fast forward this video because this part will take a long time. Okay. Also, I was forgetting to mention, you run into this problem here when installing the tiny Windows. If you keep on going next here, it will fail install. So what you need to do here is like in this partition, delete partition, okay, create partition, no, yes, and you get the disk here that is the boot partition, otherwise it won't work, and you get your partition, okay. Then you click next, and it installs. So you got 2 points you need to care about. It's like one is the EFI special OS is ticked off, and here you need to delete partition and then recreate the partition so that it creates a boot partition. Otherwise, it won't install. Okay. So this is about it. You're going to see it install all the way to the end. You're going to see it running, and that's about it. It's done. Okay. Let's fast forward these next moments too. So okay, as you can see, we got the Windows loaded now, and yeah, it's working fine. Let's get the task manager. It's really fluid, really working fast. And here again, 2.5 GB of memory used, and installation is so, as we've seen before, it's only about 15 GB, so excellent. Hope this video helps you out. Hope I could be of assistance to you, and all good. Take care.